Hello, guys. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of Tea Talk with Ray and Shamika. I'm Shamika.
I'm Ray.
And that's Ray. And on the line, we have the fierce and fabulous RHOA star and fashion style maven expert,
Marlo Hampton.
Hey, girl.
Gotta give you my Oprah.
Hi, guys.
Looking fabulous. Ooh, show us that ring again. That was everything.
That was
Ooh.
Oh.
I love how you do the kiss. This week, as always, we are talking about our favorite reality TV shows. And because Marlo was here,
we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the real Housewives of
the A. Well, first things first, this week's episode, well, the most recent one, which was on Sunday, kicked off right where Hawaii left off.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit what was happening?
So, there's never any real drama until there's a vacation.
Oh, those
and so now heading
vacations.
into the vacation, everybody wants to know what's the real deal between Porsha and Kandi. But Marlo, you were actually originally at dinner when Sheree kind of sort of tried to spill the beans.
In that bone
the bone
bag.
collector that she is.
Being the bone collector. She dug in that bone bag. So Marlo, what really went down at dinner that night?
I mean, what you saw really is what happened. I mean, Sheree did ask me. She just came to me and was like, Marlo, I feel like it's shadiness going on. I want to say something. Should I? And of course, me being, Marlo, I just wanted clarity. I just feel, why are we still kikiing and smiling with each other? And people are being fake. So, I mean, I wanted to know, are you a lesbian? If you are, I mean, it doesn't matter. But just, sure. Porsha said it. So why are you smiling and saying, who, what? It was just crazy. It was really crazy.
Right.
So one of the things that when we were watching, we noticed that the rumor actually started when Phaedra told Sheree at lunch one day. Yeah, and Phaedra was doing this motion.
Yeah, she didn't tell her she was using hand movements. Like, yeah.
She was
right. And she was insinuating that Shamika and Kandi have been traveling in the lady pond.
That's exactly what I took from it also, Ray. I took the exact same thing from it.
Yeah, so Phaedra really started the rumor, but then when it came down to dinner and Sheree pulled out that bone, it seemed like Phaedra just left Porsha to take the blame.
It seemed like this is what Phaedra was doing.
Well, let's sip with her. She was definitely doing that and sitting back.
I never in my life saw Phaedra drink so much. She was
You're right. She had a little bit of everything. She had a little bit of tequila. She was drinking
some tea, some coffee. But why do you think that Phaedra's just letting Porsha take the rap?
You know what? I don't know. You know how that is. I mean, one thing I've realized, you know who your friends are when you're in a bind. But I think eventually it's all going to come out. I think someone's going to eventually get Phaedra involved. Because if you think about it, like you said, Phaedra was the one who initiated, really. And it said not one word.
And it actually might come out today as you're shooting the reunion for the Real House of Atlanta.
We have to stay tuned for that one because I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so are you going? And I have to know what you're going to wear because you are the style expert.
Right.
Well, Shamil, I can't share that. You're going to have to stay tuned and see. But I won't disappoint. If I do go, I will not disappoint with fashion.
Good answer.
So let's step into you.
Yes, exactly. You have a lot going on. You are hosting a charity event at the end of the month. Tell us a little bit about it.
I'm super duper excited about that. It's going to be a foundation in Jacksonville. And it's going to be for young girls that are transitioning from, high school to college, going out into the world. So it's going to be something, if you don't know, I was a foster child. I aged out of foster care. So it's something dear to my heart just to go and be with these girls and empower them and just let them know you can achieve it. So I'm just really looking forward to that in Jacksonville. Have you guys ever been to Jacksonville?
No,
I have.
I haven't.
You haven't?
That's dope. I don't even think, and Marlo, we've known each other for a while, but I don't even think you know that I was legally adopted by my grandmother. So I'm also a member of the foster.
I didn't know that. Look at that. Well, I knew you
lived sweet. So I'm looking forward to Jacksonville, though. It's called the Foundation of Fortitude. So, I think it's going to be really exciting and just to be with these girls to let them know, hey, if I made it, through my situation, you definitely can. So just to uplift them and, just to give back for a good cause.
We love it. We love the charity work. Before we let you go, what else do you have going on? What else do you want to let the audience know they are watching?
Okay, hi audience. Tune in definitely to my Glam It Up event. I have a huge Glam It Up event coming up in about, I think it's in June. And that's also a foundation catered to foster kids. Ray, you need to come down and do something with it. Seriously.
I'm with it.
You're being adopted. So that's when I usually get all the kids together. We do hair and makeup, and we have someone come in and teach them credit and etiquette and just, different things. Let it be a day about them. And I call it Glam It Up because I get their hair done and their nails done, and we eat a 5-star dinner. So it's just to let them know, hey, the world is yours. And like I said, it doesn't matter what your certain circumstances are. It's what you make out of it.
Yep.
And listen, it's a 5-star dinner. I'm coming. Can I come too?
Of course you can come, Diva. You can come.
Okay. Love it. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
You
have things
Marlo.
to do. We're going to let you go. And while she's hanging up, guys, we are going to get into the other shows that we love so much. You know what also premiered last night?
What?
Greenleaf.
Greenleaf.
And I got my Greenleaf stuff over here. They sent me this stuff. They actually sent me green leaves, guys. Look at that. And I'm gonna eat one like tea and biscuits. But anyway, so also premiered last night was episode 2 of Underground. They were battling for that viewership,
They
child.
literally were. And I think yesterday I discovered, I'm literally like, wait a minute. So Greenleaf is back. Wait a minute. They come on at the exact same time.
Damn
Wednesdays
time.
at 10 p.m. So I tweeted it. And I'm literally like, so everybody's just going to ignore the fact that Greenleaf and Underground come on at the same time? And
they tweeted you back.
They tweeted me back. Listen, social media is it, and if you do not have a social media team that hits you back immediately, like Wendy's, you are losing.
Wendy's, be
Kmart,
clapping back.
Home Depot, like at the end of the day. So they literally tweeted me back. I felt happy, like they both wanted my attention, and
they did.
Sadly, I didn't watch either of them.
Ray is a busy guy. But you know what we did do? Our staff writer, Kiara Kelly, caught up with the cast of Underground, Aldous Hodge, and Journey Smollett in LA for the junket. Look at this clip, guys.
I think black women for since the beginning of time have been holding their men down.
Yes.
Okay. Now what men can learn though.
The men hold it down too. The men hold it down too.
No. The men definitely hold it down.
Your man holds you down.
My man holds me down.
Your man holds you down.
He does.
No, I'm joking. But I think one thing I love so much about Noah Lee, is that we know these men and women. We are them, and we know this love that they have for each other. I think black women for since the beginning of time have been holding their men down.
Yes.
Okay?
And of course, you can watch that full clip and interview on HelloBeautiful.com. See that plug right there.
.com.
Okay, and moving on to my favorite guilty pleasure. Oh, loving hip hop
And we go
Atlanta.
back to the A.
We're back in the A because in the A is where it goes down.
All the reality TV greatness is in Atlanta.
Greatness in Atlanta. So last week's episode, actually this week's episode, technically. Oh God, Kirk and his baby mama drama for the ages. Okay, so let us know what happened.
All right. So Kirk, who clearly doesn't have anything else better to do,
with his 3 earrings,
has allegedly had a child
with Jasmine.
This young lady by the name of Jasmine, who actually looks like Rashida in the face if she were 10 years old.
10 years ago.
Right. So Carly Red, who is the messiest of the messiest ever, and who hangs on by a messy thread every single season, is the one who actually took Jasmine out to eat, and then she's the one who, for lack of a better storyline, is the one who now takes Rashida out to eat and to let her know what she's found out.
I'm going to pause you right there because when I was watching and I was live tweeting, you can follow us, Shamika_Sanders, Ray Holliday with 2 L's on Twitter. Apparently, Jasmine is the same girl that Kirk brought to the house was it 2 seasons ago? Remember they was looking for a babysitter?
Yes.
Girl, yes, that's how trifling Kirk is.
The setup.
But I have to call, listen, I'm calling something foul. Something don't smell right around here. Because if you got down to it, when Carly went on this park date with Jasmine, they were uncovering all of the mess, the tea.
Yep.
So Jasmine's boyfriend, who was in jail while she got pregnant, used to be Mimi's boyfriend. His name is
Block.
I was gonna call him Brooke, but that would just be a little bit of a real name.
Right.
His name is Block. Is a scammer.
A scam
y'all,
artist.
I'm telling y'all, by the end of the season, it's gonna be like they were trying to scam Kirk. It ain't his baby.
Right.
It's a storyline. But you know what? I'm gonna just roll with it because it's
roll with
so.
I mean, if it makes sense
juicy.
to you, it makes sense to us.
I'm gonna see what you guys are saying. We are reading comments. Keep it coming. Also on Love and Hip Hop, Mama D shot her second video for her hit single. It's a hit.
Her hit single, her second hit single, and her sequence catsuit with the pearl shoulders and the pixie cut.
She was in there. She was hitting one of these moves.
She was hitting one of these because she can't really move her hips. So she was hitting. It was all up here. It was all in the shoulders.
And then she was so mad at her man. She was like, "What's his name?"
Ernest.
Ernest set this up for me, but I don't care because Ernest. Why is she so mean to Ernest?
And so now Ernest's mom, who apparently Ernest is still attached to his mom's nipple, she's 100. Let her live. So now Ernest's mom is in town, and they have this whole intervention. And Mama D actually, in all Mama D fashion, comes at this old lady at the table by giving her a pacifier that Ernest is supposed to take down. And the onesie, and what did the onesie say? Take that at gmail.com.
Listen, I must have went and got some tea at that moment because I don't even remember that part. But you know what I do remember? And I'm looking in the comments. His name is Rod. They're saying Rod Bullock. Is Rod Bullock? Well, if you put that together, that spells block somewhere in there. Right. There you go. His name is Rod Kandi X's Block. I love the show. Thank you, Rose Cole. Are you talking about our show or are you talking about Love and Hip Hop? Either way, we love you too.
Okay.
Also, what happened? We learned that Tommy gets her craziness from her mama.
Oh,
she get it from her mama.
God.
Oh,
that
God.
scene with Tommy and her mother. So, I mean, it's not like the apple has fallen that far from the tree. But what really killed me was that Tommy has had the bail bondsman on a retainer for 10 years.
First
now,
of all,
when you got the bail bondsman on a retainer, that means you might be going to jail a little bit too much. And so she comes home. Her mom is annoyed that she's going to jail again.
Was that what it was?
Doing it for 10 years.
So also, guys, if you don't know, Tommy has a mugshot for every year of her
life.
I want to say maybe not for like the first 5 years because
so this bail bondsman clearly has not been doing a great job.
I mean, and he also must be making bank. She must be making bank too, because I'm like, to have a bail bondsman on retainer, people put up their house to get a bail.
Right.
So,
but you ain't got them. You could just call him and have him spring you out.
And he shows up to the door and she's like, "Hey, come on in.
Come on in."
And the mom is like,
"Take her back. Take her back in."
Cast her out into the shadows. Well, apparently Tommy wasn't happy with that, and Tommy was like, "Why are you being so mad at me, Mom?"
Again, because I get it from you.
I get it from. Well, listen, that the pot kettle calling the pot black.
Yeah.
So looking at some more comments, Deborah said, "Go Marlo." We'll make sure she sees that. Callie Love, hey Jessica, hi LaShawn, Abdelia. Hello from Morocco. Hey, that's so dope. Alicia,
Morocco.
Y'all cracking me up. We crack ourselves up sometimes. Keep these comments going. Moving on to our next show that we caught up with. Perfect segue. Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Which is actually a guilty pleasure for myself.
I'm not even guilty about it. I feel no shame. I love Kim Kardashian. I wear Kylie's cosmetics. I like her too. She's waiting on me a little bit. But it was a little boring starting it off. This was like season 13, so we watched
97.
them 97.
And so I felt like I caught a little bit of it. There's this dilemma with the Dash stores. So now they want to close the Dash store. Well, Chloe clearly wants to not close the Dash stores, but they have a buyer. Somebody wants to purchase it. Right?
They have 3 Dash stores. I think one is in Miami, which I've actually seen and visited. One is in New York, and one is in I think Calabasas.
The one in New York is a closet. I've been there a few times.
I haven't been there, but they want to close that one. But it was such a dilemma because Chloe's a bully, y'all. Chloe be like using her size to scare her sisters, but they be holding their own though, because Courtney wasn't with it. Courtney was like, this is the same foundation. Foundation as in the foundation of their...
Chloe was like, we're not gonna close, we're closing the store. And Courtney
was like, oh, Chloe. Kim was like, I understand why she wants to keep it, but I understand. Okay, action. So basically, Courtney wants to keep the store because it was something that Dad would have been proud of. It was something that the three sisters came together to do. It was something that they started with. Their foundation of the Kardashians started with the Dash stores. So I think they're going to wind up keeping it. I think they all persuaded Chloe's craziness to keep it.
Hey, Chloe, you have to have something to do.
Besides chase around Tristan Thompson. I didn't say it, did you?
Didn't say it at all.
So we are introduced to Chloe and Tristan's storyline, but we've already known the storyline because it's been all over the blogs, and in the headlines, and as Kim said.
Now, I didn't know Tristan was, what is he, 23?
26.
26.
I think. 26, but there's a lot of controversy surrounding that whole relationship. After all, Chloe does love an NBA player, as said by Kim.
Love a brown.
Let me tell you,
NBA
this
player.
is the funniest. This was the funniest moment of the Kardashians. Chloe and an NBA player do go hand in hand, said by Kim herself. This is why I love her. She's so shady and she's so good. We're also watching the progression of Kim this season because she's so much better than the beginning seasons. I'm like, I couldn't stand her in the beginning, but I think she's so much better as a mom, as a businesswoman.
She's been Kanye.
Kanye ain't even Kanye anymore. But anyway, back to this storyline. Chloe is so mad at Kim. She's like, you tortured me all my life. I'm not going to tell you my relationship with Tristan. We already know.
What torture was it? How did she torture her?
I think that Kim was just the prettiest.
Yeah.
And she felt
She tortured her with her prettiness.
Okay.
So pretty people torture people just for being pretty.
You know, whatever. But coming up, we're going to see the Parisian robbery that broke the internet. All of the headlines is coming up soon. So hopefully the Kardashians picks up a little bit. I'm still going to watch anyway because I love the fashion. I love the socialite aspect of it. I love all of that.
Do you think that Kim really got robbed?
I do. Okay. I do. And apparently Naomi Campbell had gotten robbed in Paris too. So it was like a whole ring. I believe it. I don't know why she would have to make that up.
Sorry, Nene.
Oh. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to let you talk about this Ayanla teaser that is coming back. See, the new season of Ayanla is coming back in y'all.
So, we absolutely love Ayanla Vanzan. And in season 97, which is upon us, which will be airing on April 15th, she is actually taking on Keisha Cole's sister, Neffy, who's in a relationship with Solo. And if you remember, Keisha Cole's 5 seasons of The Way It Is, or 2 seasons of Neffy and Frankie, which they actually did behind her back, then you already know who Solo is. And it seems like Ayanla, in true Ayanla fashion, is breaking Solo down.
Not on my watch.
And in breaking Solo down, she's cursing Neffy out, and she called her, vile...
Get it right.
Wait.
Where's it? Okay.
A nasty, vile gutter snipe straight up out of the hood.
That is the best shit I've ever heard on the internet.
We love you, Ayanla.
And we can't wait to watch that.
All you gutter snipes out there, thank you for watching.
We love you all. Straight out from the hood.
Straight up from the hood.
But you know what? Keep it locked here every week because we are going to do this weekly Tea Talk with Ray and Shamika, recapping your favorite reality TV shows. Guys, leave in the comments what shows you love.
We'll recap them.
Listen, we're binge watching This Is Us, so we're going to have some information on that.
This Is Us next week.
We know you love This Is Us.
Yes,
we're going to binge watch it and we're going to talk about it.
All right.
Okay, guys, catch us next week. Bye.
Later, gutter snipes.